Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Today, I, Amirul, and my friend Amir will present about how to set up IP network configuration in different types of network connection in VMware. Okay, first I will show you how to set up IP network configuration in NAT, or also known as network address transition types of connection. First, go to the go to the top left. First, go to the top left of the VMware and click on the virtual machine settings, and then click on the network adapter and make sure your network connection is NAT, and then click OK. Now for the first experiment, you will see whether the VM can ping to the host. First, open the command prompt on Windows, type ipconfig, and copy this IP address into the terminal, into the Linux terminal. As you can see, the VM is able to ping to the host. To stop the ping, use Ctrl Z. Now, we will see whether the host can ping to the VM. Okay, first, go to the terminal in Linux and type ifconfig. Insert this IP address into the Windows command prompt. As you can see, the host is able to ping to the VM.
For the next experiment, we will test if the VMware can access to the external network. We're doing that by ping the Google. As you can see, we are able to ping the external network. To stop it, we need to press Ctrl Z. Okay. Then, for the next experiment, let's see if we can ping another computer on the same host. We need to check their IP address, which is here. As you can see, we are able to connect it. Next experiment, we will use for the bridge adapter. We can setting it like before. We setting for the NAT, and we just change it to the page here and press OK. Okay, for the first test, let's see if VM can ping to the host. We can do that by take the IP address from the command prompt, press ipconfig to find the IP address. Here you can see the IP address for this host, and let's ping it to the virtual machine. As you can see, the network is unreachable. For the next test, let's see if host can ping to the VM. We can do that by finding the VM IP address first by typing ifconfig. And then as you can see, the VM IP address here, we need to type it on the command prompt. We need to type ping the VM IP address, which is as you can see, hosts are able to ping the VM.
Now we will see whether the VM can access to the external network. Type ping www.google.com. As you can see, the VM cannot access to the external network. Now we will see whether another computer on the same host can connect to the VM. Now we take the IPv4 address from another computer and put it in the terminal in the Linux. As you can see, the network is unreachable. Finally, we will test the host adapter connection. First, go to the top left of the VMware, click on virtual machine settings, go to the network adapter and change it to host only, and click OK. Now we will see whether the VM can ping to the host. Open command prompt, type ipconfig, take this IP address and put it inside the terminal in Linux. As you can see, the network is unreachable. Now we will see whether the host can ping to the VM. Go to the terminal in Linux, type ifconfig, and then take this IP address and put it inside the command prompt. As you can see, the host is able to ping to the VM.
Next, let's see if the VM can access to the external network. We can do that by ping the Google. As you can see, we are unable to ping to the Google. Temporary failure in the name resolution. Next, let's see if we can ping another computer on the same host. We can do that by search the IP address from the another computer like this and ping it on the VM. As you can see, we are unable to connect it because the network is unreachable.